What's going on, guys? It's Luke here. We're going to run through this trade recap. Very frustrating one today. Two break evens and a win. I'm going to run through them really quick. Again, guys, code LukeX, top one, Alpha Futures if you guys need any accounts, and Discord link is in the pinned comment. Let me pull up the executions for you guys really quick. Right here. This is the first break even. This was the second break. Well, you can see it. I'll have to take a better picture. And then this was the winning trade. So basically coming into the day, what were we doing? We were leaning bullish. Why? Because ES was at all-time highs. Now, obviously, you could say SMT at the highs, but when we're at all-time highs, it really doesn't apply. We expect price to continue to the upside regardless until we're really proven otherwise. And really proven otherwise is when we start breaking structure on like the hourly, the 15-minute. But as you can see, we're just respecting bullish gaps and going higher. So coming into market open, I had this 30-minute gap marked out. So what I was looking for was manipulation into it and a continuation higher. So like kind of like a PO3 on the 30-minute. And then we had this 1 hour gap down there. I was using that potentially as an area, but I wasn't sure if we were going to even go down there. But anyway, price comes down off market open. We manipulate into that 30-minute gap right here. Let me just pull this back right here. Did we have an SMT? I can't remember. No. So anyway, price pulls back into this 30-minute gap. I'm bullish at this point. I'm expecting a fall through to the upside. I notice we have these two kind of relative equal high wicks right here. So I get in off the 30-second inversion. We had a 30-second inversion, which I just jumped in on there. Stops were below the candles right here, around like whatever right here. This was my break-even point, and I wanted to target like up to around these highs right here. I wanted to see price flush through and continue to, you know, towards all-time highs, but I didn't obviously want to hold all the way there just in case. I wanted to just get out at these highs right here. I was pretty confident in that. So price comes up, edges the highs out, and then comes back up, edges the highs again. At this point, I'm just like, okay, I'm going break even here. We should hold this area and push higher, and if we don't, whatever. And obviously I get stopped out break even right there on this wick at 946. So it is what it is. Again, price comes down into that 30-minute gap, 30-second inversion, clear break even point right here, and I want to see price flush through. We get break even. I thought this was unnecessary, this chop, but it is what it is. Trade number two, okay? So at this point, this was a good trade right here on this 1 minute inversion. You probably would have gotten break even though. I personally missed this because I wanted to see price kind of flush through at this point and give me a continuation, which was this trade right here. So price breaks structure to the upside, and we also get a retrace into, I think it was just a 2 minute, this 2 minute gap right here. So at this point, I'm like, okay, we're still trading towards all-time highs. Let's see what we can get. I'm waiting for volume to kick in because you could see there was like no volume in these candles. So finally, the 30-second candle starts to push up, and I get in the trade there off this 30-second, or 1 minute. I think it was the same time, whatever. So I get filled around 729. Stops were below these lows down here, and I was targeting all the way up towards the candle bodies up here because I was like, I wanted a better risk to reward. It would have been just under 2R, and this was my break-even point right here. Now, I could have obviously gone break even at these highs right here, but they were so close to my entry, I wanted to give it a little bit of room. So again, I went break even at these highs right here. Wanted to see price continue to flush higher, but obviously we get wicked out break even at 1020. It is what it is. Still a great trade. Obviously, if I tighten my stop loss up, I probably could have just scraped a smaller risk to reward trade, but it doesn't really matter. From there, what happens? Price at this point now, this is the trade. This is the winning trade. Okay, this is the one that made the most sense. Price pulls back at this point into a 15-minute gap. So what do we expect? We expect price to respect this 15-minute gap and go higher just because we are trading at all-time highs. So from this 15-minute gap, I'm scaling down and I'm looking for an entry. I don't see any inversions, so I honestly just jump in off this 1 minute bullish close. I see the volume kicking in. We have a strong rejection to the downside, strong close back to the upside. I enter there, stops below the wick. We do get in some drawdown, but I hold through. We go break even at these internal highs right here, and then we flush through, and then I just TP'd just past these internal highs right here, and that was it. Obviously could have held higher towards these swing highs right here, or even left runners towards all-time highs, but given how bad PA was, I just wanted to get out. It was literally like a 1.1 hour trade, made my profits for the day, and that's it. So again, trading with the trend at all-time highs, you want to keep with the uptrend. So again, manipulation down into this 30-minute gap, 30-second inversion to the upside, break even. From there, we break to the upside. We start getting volume on the 30-second. I enter there. We go break even at these highs right here, and then we get break even again. It is what it is. Now, this is the main trade right here. So what happens? Price comes back, taps into this 15-minute gap. We expect price to continue higher since we have a higher time frame bullish bias. From there, we see price reject down. Also tapping into this 1 minute, we get a nice close back to the upside with strong volume. We get a strong body close, which I like. We get in some drawdown, clear break even point right here where I run break even, and then candle flushes through and I TP just around these highs right here. My exit was 790.75. And again, yeah, I could have held to these highs for a little bit extra, but it is what it is. But yeah, that's it for me, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Great end to the week. Frustrating one today for sure. I'm assuming a lot of people got break even on a lot of these trades, like kind of ridiculous. But if you did just hold through and you had conviction, you would have been safe. But that's it for me, guys. We'll be back at it on Monday, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. I got 2 videos coming out this weekend, so I'll talk to you guys then, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.